How many times have you been somewhere, man or woman? This is an open-ended question. How many times have y'all as a human being just been out somewhere, whether you're gay, straight, bi, transgender, whatever the fuck you are? How many times have you been out somewhere and you just noticed someone attractive? You just noticed it. Are you a creep because you noticed them and you looked at them and you kind of was like, oh damn, they look good, and you kept it pushing? Does that make you a creep? Because if that makes me a creep, fuck. Like, you know what I mean? The way that this generation has gotten to, bro, on social media, it makes me not want to be like on TikTok. It makes me not want to be on Instagram, because anytime I see some shit, it's man versus woman, it's left versus right, it's red pill versus blue pill. It's just this stupid like battle line that's been drawn for no reason between society without really any merit. You look at this gym trend, for an example. There's this trend, I don't know if y'all know, but there's a trend. I've seen it on TikTok so much so to the point where I've deleted the app. I'm not downloading the app back for like a couple weeks at least. Every time I went on TikTok, I see a video of a chick in the gym. She's either taking videos of herself posing, taking flicks, you know, what women do, or she's working out mid-workout. And in those videos, some dude somewhere will look in their general direction, will walk past them, will just be around them in a gym, which is a public space where it's like this much space and there's people scattered all in between it, and they will try to like paint these men as creeps. It's so much so, when I was planning on making this video, I wanted to have a contrast of the fake creep videos and then the real creep videos, but I can't find real videos anymore. I can't find them. I sat here for 30 minutes just looking through YouTube, looking through TikTok. I was even gonna go look through Instagram and try to figure out a way to record Instagram, edit it in, and just give y'all the contrast. Because I don't like this idea of me being a man trying to like paint women as these villains. I don't like it. I'm not trying to villainize women. I don't have an interest in that. That's not, I know it kind of looks like that because anytime I make videos, it's always shitting on women, or at least from the titles. In those videos, I do give the opposite perspective, and I do validate some of like the women's points, because some of their points are accurate. There's a hint of truth to everything. Here's the problem though. There's this guy, Joey Swoll, right? I don't know if y'all know who Joey Swoll is. He's a big gym TikToker. He's fairly big on YouTube. He's bigger than me, that's for sure. He kind of has been posting these videos of like women who post these creep videos, and he's kind of exposing them, telling them stop exaggerating, chill out, it's not that deep kind of thing. I have a couple of videos that I want to show y'all today, and I want y'all to tell me if I'm tripping on how I feel about this.
Up for myself, he threatens to call the police and revoke my membership.
Okay, I thought so.
I don't understand what the fucking point of contention was. Like, from my perspective, I don't go to the gym frequently. I don't live in the gym. I need to. I really need to. I'm going to at some point. This just looked to me like a girl was doing her thing. She was just getting into the gym. She's taking off her sweater. She's getting ready to warm up before her workout. This dude looks like an employee, right? He looked like he was talking to somebody on the bench press or whatever machine this is. I can't really tell. See, he looked like he was talking to somebody at a machine, just chilling. He was chopping it up, and he looked over, and I think maybe he noticed she was filming, because he kind of like tried to step off to the side, and she kind of put this subtitle where he was like, oh damn, but it looked like he was like, oh shit, like he looked like he was like, oh shit, she filming, let me move. And he was just kind of stepping out of the way, and then she just immediately tried to press, bro. I don't know what am I missing something?
Just because somebody glances at you briefly when taking your pump cover off
doesn't give you the right to post a video on social media labeling them as a pervert. This has consequences. This can have a serious effect on somebody's livelihood, their reputation, their family. It's not something to take lightly. I had the privilege of having a conversation with this young man last night. He's a good, kind-hearted young kid, and he told me more about what happened. First off, he's not a trainer. He wasn't training that man. He's an overnight gym attendant managing operations of the gym. This was at about 1 in the morning. And if somebody gets out of line or acts like this, he absolutely has the power to call the police or ask you to leave. So he was not wrong in doing so. Also, he never said, "Oh, damn." If you watch the video closely, he briefly glances at you when his friend looks. You put the words, "Oh, damn," which he never said, and you slow it down to make it seem as if it's longer. It was a quick, brief look. I look at people in the gym. I do it all the time. That doesn't make me a pervert. I admire people. If you're in a shared space, people are going to look at you. Now, I will say this. There are men out there that harass women. There are creeps. I've seen it firsthand. I've stood up against it every time. This is not that. You decided to post a video for likes and attention to put this man's reputation, his livelihood at risk. He's the father of 2 beautiful young girls, working overnight to support them. And you tried to take that away from him. You need to do better than that. Mind your own business.
And that's kind of my point, right? That's kind of my issue. She made it like, she tried to draw it out to make it deeper than what it really was. She tried to drag that shit. Okay, the dude looked at you, right? Let's say he did look at you. Like, let's say you're a pretty girl, you were in the gym, he saw you, he glanced over, his homie was looking at you, and he kept it pushing. Is it so wrong? And I need y'all to really hear my words. Hear my words. Is it so wrong to glance at someone? Is it so wrong to just look at someone? What did that do? I'm not saying follow them with your eyes for an extended period of time. I'm not saying stare at them and watch their every movement. I'm not saying walk up to them and be all over them and like shadowing them and kind of following them around. I'm not saying touch them. I'm not saying talk to them if they don't want to talk to you. I'm just saying if I look, you know how many times I've been out in public? I've been to a mall, a grocery store. I've been to the movies. I've been anywhere, whether I'm with the homies, whether I'm with family, whether it's just me by myself, whatever the case. How many times have you been somewhere, man or woman? This is an open-ended question. How many times have y'all as a human being just been out somewhere, whether you're gay, straight, bi, transgender, whatever the fuck you are? How many times have you been out somewhere and you just noticed someone attractive? You just noticed it. Are you a creep because you noticed them and you looked at them and you kind of was like, "Oh, damn, they look good," and you kept it pushing? Does that make you a creep? Because if that makes me a creep, fuck. Like, you know what I mean? I'm the creepiest nigga out here. Because I've noticed beautiful women all the time. I've noticed dudes walk by and I'd be like, "Yo, that nigga is buff." Does that make me a creep because I noticed that this dude is swole as shit? Does that make me weird for noticing that this girl is fucking beautiful? She walked by me? That's if that was the scenario. In this scenario, he's a gym attendant. It's his job to watch you. It's his job. He gets paid to do that. If you're a gym attendant, common sense, bro. You could go online right now. Go look up a gym that's hiring. Go look up a Planet Fitness, a 24-hour fitness, LA Fitness, whatever the fuck, whatever kind of gyms you got. You can look at the description for a gym attendant and they will tell you that it's to like monitor the daily proceedings of the gym. If my job, and I applied to be a gym attendant at one point, when your job is to attend to something, your job is to watch people. That's not to say be a creep and stare at them and fucking follow them around and shit. Because there are people who will take that job title and they'll drag it and they'll do the most with it. His job is just to be like, "Okay, there's one person over there. Oh, okay. Homeboy is doing this thing on the bench press. There's probably 3 people over there hitting dumbbells." And that's his job. And you tried to make it seem like I'm this. This is how I feel about it. You get these beautiful IG model, TikTok star level, like attractive woman, because apparently female is like a terrible word to use. You get these attractive women and they go to the gym and apparently people noticing you being attractive or people looking in your general direction, people looking over in an area where you just so happen to be at, apparently that's enough to label somebody as a creep. apparently. I don't understand how that works. Like I don't get it. I'm not the prototypical attractive guy. No, I'm not like ugly. I'm not fucking ugly, but I'm not crazy attractive. I'm not a model. I don't go everywhere and just women flock to me and like jump, like run all over me and try to like get at me and shit. I'm not that. So I don't know what that's like to be hot and people are always trying to like get at you and shit. It just seems like it's an annoyance more than it is people being creepy. The whole point of dating, the whole point of life is to interact with people. And if interacting with people is that much of an issue where we can't even do that anymore without being labeled as a creep, bro, dating is about to be so fucked. Dating's just fucked. And granted, maybe the gym is not the place for that. There's a time and a place for everything. That's what I was always raised to believe. And going to the gym, typically, I wouldn't classify that as the type of place to like get at women, to try to holler at somebody. I'm not saying you can't. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm not saying that it's wrong. I would just say that that's not really the place that I would do it personally. That's not the place that I would want that to happen. When I go to the gym, I just want it to be me, myself. And I hate going to the gym for the simple fact I don't like being in there and there's a gang of people in there. I just don't like it. I'm uncomfortable. I don't like crowds. I don't like big masses of people. That shit freaks me the fuck out. It makes my anxiety like spike. If I go into a gym and the gym is fucking empty, oh my God, I'm in my happy place. I'm about to kill a 2-3 hour workout. Easy. Like I'll kill that shit. That's why, but to be fair, I live in apartments my whole life, pretty much. And every apartment that I've lived in for the most part has had a gym. So I've never had this issue. I could go to the gym at 2 a.m. and no one's going to be in there. I can go to the gym at 9 p.m. and no one's really going to be in there. I've been to the gym and there's maybe 1 or 2 people. And typically it's women, and I don't bother them. They don't bother me. I say hello when they walk in because it's a small space, and I leave it at that. Like, I don't really get at women, period, to be honest. I don't know. There's this clip though. This clip was infamous right now. Like, this clip went so viral for the simple fact that it was so blatantly like weird, right? And it's been a point of contention whether or not this dude was actually creepy or the chick is just bugging. So we're gonna get into this clip right now.
This is how to not approach girls at the gym.
I hate this. I hate when there's sweet days. It makes me so uncomfortable. Feral, like fucking feral. Swatch. The 5 adds 5 pounds. And these are the weights. Excuse me? You don't have to do that. It's okay. No, it's okay. I got it. Thank you, though.
What the fuck happened? Like, I've seen this clip before. And I saw a video on it, and that video was kind of what made me want to like make my own. What happened? Me looking, right, from my eyes. I'm not a woman. I'm a man. Call me an apologist. Call me defensive. Call me whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. From my perspective, looking at this, it looked like this dude was doing his own workout. Maybe he was doing box jumps, maybe he was warming up, maybe he was cooling off, and it looked like he was trying to lift. When I've been to the gym and there were people in there, I've been to the gym and I wanted to bench press and someone was on the only bench machine, because again, I lived in apartments and shit, so there's only really ever one bench. I've seen someone on the bench and bro is killing his workout, and I'm kind of just like, hey bro, how many sets you got left? That's just what you do. If you want to hit something, if you want to hit a machine and somebody's on the machine, the polite thing to do is just ask them how much time they got, how many sets they have left, if you can swap in and out, if you can alternate, like whatever, you work it out. From this perspective, it looked like he wanted to use the barbell. Maybe he wanted to do deadlifts, maybe he wanted to hit squats, maybe he wanted to, whatever. It looked like he was just looking over to see if she was good. She was taking a long ass time to set her weights up. And he was kind of just like, okay, bro, this girl taking forever, bro. Let me see if I can help her out so I can get to my shit faster. And he went, grabbed the weight that's all the way over there. And he's like, yo, you trying to put this on? And she's like, oh, I got it. And he's like, oh, okay. And he just walked off. What the fuck was the problem? And she's over here like,
feral. I'm so feral. Oh my God, I fucking hate this shit.
Oh, I can't believe this is happening again. Like, and then she got these stupid ass captions. What if I just ripped his pee-pee out of its socket so he can never reproduce again? This is why I don't want kids. Natural selection better take the fucking weirdos out. Is that what it said? or take these weirdos out. I said the fucking because I'm heated, bro. I'm sorry. Natural selection better take these weirdos out. He's going to jail for staring at an underage 21-year-old. First of all, you're 21. You're not underage. You're actually far over age. 18 is of age. 17 is of age in some states. 16 is of age in some states. 21? Far past all three of those. You're 3 years over age. You're not underage. He's not gonna go to jail for looking at you. And she sounds British, right? Isn't 16 the age of consent in England? Or am I tripping? Because I swear to God, I've read that somewhere. And then she got this dumbass caption. It's so disturbing and sad. I can't enjoy a simple workout without being uncomfortable. Hashtag weirdos. And she can't even spell weirdos correctly. If you're gonna try to flame somebody, at least be good at it. Like, at least spell the fucking word properly. This bitch is annoying, bro. I can understand it's a minor inconvenience if you didn't want to talk to someone and someone approached you and said something and now you got to talk. I get it, because I got social anxiety. I don't like talking to people I don't know. I hate when people approach me and they're strangers and they just give me like a weird vibe. They could give me a weird vibe just because I don't know them. Doesn't mean that they're a weirdo. It just means that I'm not comfortable talking to you because I don't know you. I would do that with anybody. I do that with people at my job. I don't like talking to people. Like, leave me alone. Unless it's really important, I don't want to be here. I don't want to talk to you. That doesn't make them a creep or a weirdo because they approached me and said something to me and offered to help me.
See what I mean?
No, I don't.
I just want to share my perspective on this video. If you guys want to watch the full thing, you can go over to her page. First and foremost, as I've said before, there is a big difference between staring at somebody and simply looking or glancing at them.
Exactly.
So why did this man look at you? Well, you're in front of him off to the side, you're in his peripheral. You're also taking a video with your camera pointed directly at him and you're talking to yourself. He's probably watching you wondering, what is she doing? I know I would. Also,
I
you
don't know
talk
about that.
why would this man come over and help me load my plates? Well, if you watch the video, he sees that you struggle putting plates on the other side. Now, any experienced lifter out there knows when you have a barbell on the ground, if you're doing hip thrusts, if you're doing deadlifts, it's very difficult to put plates on.
True.
There's actually a jack they make for you to be able to lift up the barbell so you can put the plates on. He sees that you struggled being an experienced lifter and he comes over to try and help you because that's what kind people do. Any experienced lifter out there knows what I'm talking about. And I saw the comment where you guys talk about this was a man trying to help out a woman because a man would never help a man. That's not true.
Wait. That's weird, LMAO. He wouldn't go up to a guy and help them put their weights on. No, the exact opposite, actually. For guys at the gym, if I see a dude over on a bench or squatting or whatever, or put me in that position, if I'm benching or squatting, I've had multiple dudes come up. Usually I go to the gym with somebody, so I haven't really had it recently, but I've been to the gym by myself before, and I had someone go up to me and was like, hey, bro, you need a spot? You good? You need a spotter? I don't lift beyond my means. I don't try to set personal records. I usually know what I can and can't lift, and I don't lift past what I'm comfortable at. If I even struggle slightly, I don't go above that weight. I don't know. Let's say I can't lift more than 100 pounds. I'm not going over 100 pounds. I'll probably hit 75, 80 just to make sure that I don't struggle so that I don't need to have a spotter. This generalizing question or this generalizing statement of like, oh, he wouldn't go up to a guy and help them. Yes, you would. That's what you do at the gym. You help people. Like, everyone's going there to improve themselves. Everyone's going to the gym to improve their bodies, to improve their health, to improve somehow. You got people in there that do this religiously. They do this on a daily basis, twice, 3 times a day. Some people, this is their job to do this. And some people really like watching people go in there and improve themselves. And if someone sees you lifting, they're like, oh, okay, they're doing a good job, or they need help. I'm gonna go help this person. Because I want them to have as good of an experience as I have when I come to the gym. And it doesn't cost anything to be nice to somebody. It just doesn't. And to try to like vilify somebody because he glanced over at you and then tried to help you, it's just ridiculous. He didn't try to holler at you. He didn't try to touch you. He didn't stare at you. He wasn't catcalling you. He wasn't doing anything wrong. He was minding his business until he noticed you needed help and he went to go help you. That's it. You got called a creep for being nice. I'm gonna make a part 2 on this video. I'm just frustrated now. If y'all want to suggest clips of actual gym creeps, like I will make a video on people being genuinely creepy. I don't mind that. I don't want this to be a one-sided opinion because there are creepy ass people, men and women. And I would more than be willing to showcase that as well. I got to get out of here though. I got work in like an hour and a half. So I'll see y'all when I see y'all next. Peace.